Hey guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. It's fall, and it's time to sample the goodness of the earth.
Would
Apples.
you say it's time to make the donuts?
Yes, I would, but I don't work for Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, we're making apple cider donuts today. We went apple picking a while ago. But we got a ton of apples, but none of them are going to be in this recipe. My point is, we went to the farm and dogs were drinking. We went to the farm and they had apple cider donuts, but they weren't vegan, so that was a real bummer. So I came home and I said, I'm making my own apple cider donuts, and here they are. Voila. Well, the ingredients for them anyway. Very, very simple. You could be eating donuts in 15 minutes. So they only take 10 minutes in the oven. Crazy. Very simple. Sugar, flour, all-purpose flour, granulated sugar. All of the ingredients and the amounts are going to be in the info box below, so don't worry. Also, I know you're waiting for the crude description of how to do it. It's going to be there. We've got that. We've got some baking powder, some salt, and some cinnamon. That is all of the dry ingredients. Can you believe it?
Very simple.
Very simple. You always want to do a pre-stir with the baking powder or the baking soda because you don't want a pocket of that anywhere, because that's not going to give you an even fluffiness to your baked goods. So when I do dry and wet, I always make a well in the middle because I don't want to do the second bowl. So if we can, concentrate the wet ingredients in there, we won't have a problem. So we're going to be adding some applesauce because these are apple after all. And we're going to use 1/4 cup. I'm going to estimate because
of course you are.
Exactly. And this recipe is pretty forgiving either way. So don't worry if it's not exact. It's not a big deal. We've also got some butter-flavored coconut oil. If you don't have this delicious butter-flavored coconut oil, not Spon, you can just use some vegan butter melted. Or if you're watching this and you're not vegan, just melted butter. Oh, this always is on so tight. All right, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of this. And I didn't want to put it right on the applesauce because I don't want it to solidify because the applesauce was just out of the refrigerator.
Good point.
Yeah. But I did anyway. All right. We're also going to be using apple cider. Give it a good shake because usually you get that stuff on the bottom and you want it all to be in there. So we're going to be using 1/2 cup of apple cider. And we're going to also be using 1/4 cup of non-dairy milk. Here's a little tip. The oat milk at Aldi, fantastic. Just as good as the Oatly's. So we're going to do 1/4 cup. And then we're going to stir this. I know, groundbreaking, right? Now you want to do this as little agitation as possible to get the job done, and as quickly as possible to get it into the pan. This is relying on the baking powder in there. So you don't want to spend all your lift in the bowl. You want it to happen in the oven. It's a little bit dry, so I'm just going to add a little bit more apple cider. I'm going to quickly preheat my oven to 350. And we're going to be making these in donut pans today. Another fun fact. This donut pan, $20. This donut pan, $5. Guess which one's better? The $5 one from Aldi. Better than the $20 one from Target. So don't judge a muffin pan by its price. The coating on this is more non-stick. Who knew? So we're going to spray it with a little bit of cooking spray. I'm using olive oil. This is going to make approximately 8 donuts. So we're going to do 2 here. So this is like cupcake rules. You don't want to, overfill it because it's going to overflow. You can also make this as a muffin. I would think it would probably take about 20-ish minutes, 20 minutes maybe as a muffin. As a donut, it's only going to be 10 minutes. I think I might have overfilled already.
Oh boy.
You know what the good part about that is? You just take some out. That's the good part. So, don't worry, it'll fill all the things. So we're going to take this over. We're going to pop it in the oven for 10 minutes. You won't even believe it. All right. So these have come out of the oven.
Looking good.
You let them sit in the pan for 2 minutes, then take them out and let them cool. But the thing is, we got to dip these in cinnamon sugar. So the original recipe calls for dipping these in butter first. No. So I found by accident that if you do these while they're still warm, if you just do some coconut sugar and a little bit of cinnamon, the warmth from the donut still being warm will help the sugar to adhere to the donut. So you get a nice coating, without the extra fat, which is kind of nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah. I mean, you could do both sides. I'm just going to do one side because I'm cringing already. Because I don't want it, I don't want too much sweets or too much fat. So
Yum.
I'm just going to do all these. Those 2 just came out. The stepchildren just came out. We're going to add them to the whole family in a minute. But
What is wrong with you? We're gonna try those later.
Yeah. Oh boy.
This looks so good.
Fresh donuts.
Yeah.
So these, I'm calling them 15-minute donuts. Donuts in 15 minutes.
I mean, that's accurate. It was very fast.
It's very fast. They're semi-healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, only a little bit of the coconut oil in there. And just, some sugar on the top. Yeah, it's a little blonde on the bottom. But
It's all right. And these are baked, not
they're
fried.
baked, not fried. Correct.
It smells so good. Mmm. That is delicious.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yum.
Spongy.
It's
Squeeze
very,
it.
very good. That is delicious. I'm trying not to eat the whole thing right now because...
We just had lunch.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not trying to have a full dessert lunch right now.
So 15 minutes, you get 8 donuts.
That is very good.
8 healthy sized donuts.
Yum, yum, yum!
They're not portly boys, but
Right.
we're not donut shaming.
No.
All right, well.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you try these out and let us know if you do. Send us a picture. Let us know what you think. And
15-minute donuts.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe if you're into this. We're excited to be getting back into the vegan channel now that Big Brother's calming down a bit. So
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, so
we got lots of stuff to show you guys.
yes, we'll see you all next time. Thank you again for watching. And until then, much love.